All right, guys, here we go. Back in action. You got Lily Holly leading off for the Tigers. Top of the first. Now we switched around.
Yeah, we're the visiting team this game.
Call strike. At a 0-1 count, Lily. Ball's down. Evens the count, 1-1. She attempted at it. You get 12's your count, nobody out.
So the wind has picked up significantly since the start of the first game, and I know our cameras are waving around a little bit.
There's not a whole lot we can do about it.
You know, we've got them strapped down and try to keep them from blowing around. It's the best we can do.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Ball hits the ground. Catcher throws her out at first for the first out of the inning. I tell you what, it's a lot, and I love South Pinola's field. To look at it from above. It's outstanding, beautiful field, just like ours is. But it's a horrible place to watch a game because the dugouts seem to be so close.
Oh, they're so close.
You just can't. There's not enough room. And it's
well,
tough.
but I think that field was originally built for slow pitch softball because they were they were one of the first fast pitch teams, but they were slow pitch before that. And just the way the dugouts are so close to home plate that it just makes me feel that way.
Well, it's tough. We're gonna have to get down there early tomorrow. It's gonna hit her. All right, Etheridge hit by pitch. All right, Maddie Sal's coming to the plate.
So Lee, I wasn't watching the actual pitch. Was that one just like a slow roller?
It hit her, but it kind of hung up in her hand. I like those. I've seen in the big leagues they'll show them some foul ball, and it'll hit him and he'll fall out like it's a broken arm or something.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting to see right there.
All right, you got an 0-1 count, 1 out. Maddie Sal.
That was a nice pitch.
Call strike, a lot of movement. Wind.
I'm sure the wind blowing straight across the field probably is helping. You know, like that pitch might have been a screwball.
All right, 0-2 count, 1 out. Maddie Sal. She's probably going to see something off the plate or something off speed here. We haven't talked a whole lot about it. Maddie's a 9th grader. You got Lily, she's an 8th grader. Landry's a 8th grader. And you know all these girls have had some last year or this year some varsity at bats. So swing and a miss. Pretty good pitch there. We've seen at least two really good junior varsity pitchers out of Lewisburg. 8th grader. All right, we got Grayson Higginbotham up. Big time hitter here. She got hit in the face the other day. If it didn't break her nose, it missed a good opportunity. She got hit by a line drive pre-Senatobia game during warm-ups. Smacked her pretty good, and then her next at bat, she hit one about 6.2 miles out of the park.
She's a really, really tough kid.
Yeah, she's a good one. Ball's up, good kid, good hitter. All right, got a 1-1 count. 11's your count, 2 outs. Ball's hit pretty good. It's going to be dead at the center fielder. Wind knocked it down, about fell in for a base hit. Good play by your center fielder.
All right, score remains 0-0. We'll be back.
All right, Brent, here we go. We got, let me go around our defensive alignment here, and I'm gonna have, you might have to help me. You got Whitney Morgan.
Whitney Morgan.
Landry is at third base.
Etheridge at third.
You have Madison York
at short.
Shortstop. It looks like number 12, Rochelle's going to be at second, and at first is going to be Kendall Floyd.
Yep.
Left field, let me see. You got Lily Bopp in center field. It looks like Bella Adams in right field.
And that is, oops, looks like Ella Pollen to me.
It is Ella Pollen in left.
Make me break out the binoculars.
Well, and here's the deal. These kids, in the varsity games, they never know. They might have to. They need to take their reps everywhere. They never know where they're going to be inserted sometimes. So Coach Whitten does that a ton. When they get here, you're a player. You earn your position, but you're liable to have to go in, especially as a younger player, and that gets you ready for college ball. If you get a chance, you go in as a freshman. You might have a older classman in front of you, and you get a chance. They're going to play your top 9. If you can swing it, you're going to play. If you can hit. So
that's what's nice about several of these kids being very versatile.
Yeah, and we have a ton that are, like York. I didn't know she played the infield. Every time I've seen her, she's been outfield.
In travel ball, that's pretty much, I think that's the only place she played.
I got you. Who she play with?
FPA maybe now.
Well, I can tell you this.
Down there with Shaker and them.
Okay. That ball's going to be hit to Rochelle. Our 6'1" second baseman. How tall is she? How tall is your baby? 5'9"? Yeah, she's a tall one. She's an 8th grader. Gonna be a good one. We was talking. Who was that? Who just let off? Number what? Ball's hit back to Jackson. Second out of the inning.
I got another quote for you, movie quote for you, Lee. Has do it. Sorry, we're too busy. We're eating ice cream.
I have no idea.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
I was eating a nacho chip. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I try not to. I was craving some seeds the other day, and KJ had them over there. And it's tough to talk with a mouthful of seeds. Oh, we got an 0-1 count. Number 21 at the plate for Lewisburg with 2 outs. Bama on the mound. Trying to get Bama some reps. This is much better than just throwing a bullpen.
Oh, yeah. Now, she threw in the second game on Saturday, right?
Yes. Ball's up. You got a 1-2 count. 12's your count, 2 outs. It's more fun when we know the girls and know their names, and we played against them. These younger girls for Lewisburg just don't. New Pinky and know the Kegels. That's going to be a base hit up the box. She stung that one pretty good.
So Lee, that was your 3-0 green light.
Yeah, I love it. And in this situation, why not? You got 2 outs. You got your number 3 hole hitter up. Bama's trying to throw one right down the middle. You got a 3-0 count.
Well, and
she's liable to leave the yard.
And we just won 8-2. You know, so hey, generate some offense.
Yeah, be hacking.
Or was it 8-2? What was the score?
Something like that. That ball's hit hard too. What a great
throw
play
her out
by Madison York. That was just a really, really good play there. I'm calling it. You're going to get to see her. She's going to play some. She's going to get in some varsity
I just think
games.
she just needs some reps and get some time in the box and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If she can get that timing down, she'll get some playing time.
Yeah, she's a good one. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, back in action. You got Kendall Floyd at the plate. Kendall did a good job behind the plate first game.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Giving her a break. DP this game so far, I think. Good swinging lefty. Looks good at the plate.
Who was playing first?
Yeah, it was Kendall. That's right. Her mom's over here. Hey, if I can't yell at mine, you can't yell at yours. Hey, look, I just pushed mute. You hear me during the varsity game some?
They can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Because you didn't push
That's
play.
all right. Kendall's mom's over here being very positive. Got a 1-2 count. No outs. Bottom of the top of the second.
Yeah, I know it's a little confusing because we're the visiting team on our own field.
Ooh, nice swing by Floyd. All right, you got a 1-2 count. Nobody out. You got Worms throwing surrender flags up there, Brent. That hit the ground about halfway down there. She flung it too.
You know, Lee, that's typically just a timing issue with a pitcher. That her lower body is going faster than her upper body or vice versa.
I'm telling you, I think the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a round ball with a round bag and you got to square it up. I think it's the hardest thing to do. Softball, I mean, hitting's tough, but I'm telling you, to be an effective, really good pitcher in softball, and I know that ball's hit right back to the pitcher pretty hard, snagged for the first out of the inning, but that just does not look easy to me.
Well, you know, think about it, right? Yes, baseball pitching with their grips and their arm slots and all that kind of stuff is complicated, right? But, you know, little boys, since they were little, have been throwing rocks overhand.
Yeah.
Well, little girls, since they're little, haven't been throwing rocks underhand.
That's right.
Right. So that's a tough thing to learn.
It's not easy. And I saw something today on it came across Facebook since I retired. I get on there and laugh at folks. Who we got up? Who we got up right here? We got Madison up, who made a great play. A lot of times you see somebody make a great defensive play, they come back and get on one right here. See if Madison can. She hit one out of here too. I want to see her get on one right here. Barrel something up. Let that $500 bat eat. Ooh, ball in. But no, I saw a pitcher, and you hear the coach in the background go, "Hey, just come on, try to throw strikes." And the pitcher comes on and goes, "No, coach." She apologizes to the catcher and goes, "Oh, I was just trying to throw balls. I'm sorry." So sometimes us as coaches and parents and stuff, we say some goofy things. They're not out there trying not to hit. Ball's going to be hitting a hole. Really good play by your shortstop. That's Pinky too. She just, I don't think she was going to make the play. I think even if she caught it and throws her out, I think she's safe at first. But stung that one pretty good. Pinky made a pretty good attempt at it. All right, you got Morgan coming to the plate.
You know how catchers, even in the big leagues, they either put those stickers or something on their fingers so that of course, this is before they started having all the electronic stuff. I think Coach Taylor down there needs to put some neon things on his fingernails so that
without a doubt, you got to be noticed. He does have a big background that he's so they should be able to see him.
But if his hands get any more tan, you're not going to be able to see him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was referring to.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough play. Really good play. That's the only play they had. I thought that she's out.
Madison, okay.
Yeah, York, and the ball went up. I wasn't sure. That's a tough one to read.
Yeah, well, she maintained it. We saw it in her glove. It didn't actually come out of her glove.
All right, you got Bella Adams coming to the plate.
Yeah, York didn't. That was one of those infield pop-ups that York couldn't make. Any decision she made right there was not going to be necessarily a good one.
I want to see Bella really get the head of the bat out. I'm telling you, I say it every time I see her. She is going to be a good one. She's going to ground out the second baseman this time. I mean, that girl right there works hard at it. She's going to be a good ball player. Is a good ball player.
All right, score after 1.5, still 0-0.
Good game going. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second inning. You got number 16 hitting for Lewisburg. It's going to be Cagle. I remember we playing basketball at Horn Lake, and her daddy was running around just having a good old time. He was a little bitty thing. That's Coach Cagle's son. I saw him over here earlier. But, yeah, she's a really good left-handed pitcher. You see how much her ball's moving? Moving a lot, and I do think it has to do with some wind.
Derek took one off the toe, and somebody yells, "Hey, call strikes."
1-0 count. That does not feel good. Ball's going to be hit to your third baseman. Really good play by AC.
Way to go. Good job.
That is AC over there now, right?
Yeah, that's
a tough throw across the diamond with about a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
And we've got Maddie Sal over there at first base, left-handed first baseman.
Yes, sir.
Her, I want to say her dad played first base.
Well, I can bet you this. He didn't have a changeup like Maddie Saddle has.
No.
Y'all were, he was a little bit after me.
Yeah, he and I graduated the same year.
And that was what?
1990.
90. So you and Kyle are about the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best era for music.
No way. The 80s, 100%, which I listen to country music. That's about all.
Well, keep
rock.
in mind, I was in high school in the 80s, so that's what I'm referring to.
I got you. I hope that rain blows in and out of here in a hurry. I sure would like to get the game in tomorrow night at South Panola. All right, 11's your count, 1 out. Bama's still on the mound. She hit one a long way out the first game. Took something off that, I think, down. So you got 12 count. 12 is your count, 1 out. I wish you'd hit mute, Brent, and throw a chip in your mouth. Come on, man. And the last chip. I don't want that. Swing and a miss. That's a really good pitch on the outside corner. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Oh, we got number 19 coming up for Lewisburg. Got 1 out, 2 outs. 2 outs. Those chips look good, though, for real.
They were good.
Yeah. We're going to eat some seafood at the end of the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You still taking a camper?
I don't know. I looked, and because I do not have a hotel room. I will have a hotel room, but I looked. To camp down there is about as much as it is for some of the hotel rooms. I couldn't believe it. Got an 0-1 count, 2 outs. Ball down. Since I really retired, I don't have that 8-to-5 job, so I have I have some leeway there. I don't even know when I'm leaving yet. I'm thinking about leaving. I guess, when do we play? We play Saturday. I'm thinking about leaving Friday night. That ball's hit pretty good up the middle. Bama kind of
still got
knocks it down.
Oh, yes.
Rochelle comes up and makes a heck of a play for the 3rd out of the inning.
All right, we're through 2 complete. Your score is 0-0. We'll be right back.
All right. All right, we're top of the 3rd inning. Got a 0-0 ball game. You got Rochelle coming to the plate. That still amazes me.
How much she grew.
Oh my goodness!
Well, and we played volleyball with a girl that goes to Lewisburg, and she had the same thing done, and she grew like another 3 or 4 inches, and this girl was tall to begin with.
I was just, I was kind of worried because it sounds like you start messing with that spine and stuff. That's just not something you want to do. And they went in. It's kind of, I don't even know how they determined it. They went in and had some. There was some other.
I'll tell you another one. Michael Lehman, that was the DC Sox coach.
Yes.
His daughter had the same jersey.
Really?
She grew 3 or 4 inches herself.
I think she went in. Rochelle, I'm going to ask you one more time. She went in. She come back out. She was 4 inches taller. That is crazy. How'd y'all find out originally? Was it another? Y'all just went in, or her back was hurting, or?
No, she went for a softball camp. Went to the clinic. They scanned her back because it's one thing they have to do.
Right.
And they said go to Sims Murphy immediately.
Right now. Because that does nothing but get worse, I would imagine, over the years. But yeah, she comes back out 4 inches taller, and wow, that's awesome. Ball's down. You got a 2-2 count. Nobody out. Rochelle at the plate. Foul ball down the third baseline. Still got a 2-2 count. Nobody out. Hey, KJ, I think Hayden kind of likes that now, you know?
You gotta own it. If you're bad to the bone, you gotta own it.
Hey, Anderson,
got a kid.
How tall is Mooney? Mooney's a tall bull rider, but we're talking about, is he 6'2"? But I'm going to tell you what, he's a little bitty strong, about like 130 pounds, but he's mean as a snake, so nobody wants to mess. You know what I mean? That's JB's Mooney we threw on there for Hayden the other night on a walkout song, and it was funny, and she had no clue about it. And we had talked about it the night before, and she told me, don't do it. We're not doing it. That's not my walkout song. Well, it is now. I figure if I pay for all this, I get to do something, pick a walkout song if I want to. That ball's hit to the shortstop. I'm going to tell you what, she better come up throwing because she can fly. That might have been smoke coming off her shoes instead of dust. She can get down there.
Well, speaking of which, dust. But that wind is raising havoc on the ball, which I'm sure it's doing the same thing to our cameras all over the place. But I mean, it's blowing
Tell
right
Christina,
to left.
that's why we got to talk so much, because they might not can see, so we got to talk like it's radio. Foul ball, squared to bunt. Foul ball for Lily Holly.
Kevin Grid says 1996. We're old.
He's still got hair, though. That long, flowing hair. I've said this before, but he and Mom have to go the same like beautician because it looks exactly the same. When Mom puts it in a ponytail, it's
He only
just like
goes
that.
twice a year.
He gets it curled, though. All right, 11's your count. Nobody out. I want to see Rochelle on the move right here. Pretty good pitch to run on right here.
You're correct.
2-1's your count. Nobody out. Holly up. I know we make umpires that know us nervous back here. Hey, maybe it makes them. Hey, they got to dial in too. Derek's a good one. Sacrifice bunt for Holly. Hey, really good play there. First out of the inning. So
That was a really nice dig by the first baseman there.
so Kyle tells me the story. He got mad at Derek one time because it was a really close game, and Derek's over there goofing off, and then he misses a call. That's what I was saying. And I'd be pretty serious too. So.
I don't know. Your brother with umpires.
Yeah.
That was the most fun in softball.
I've watched a few from outside the fence myself, both in college, but not as a player, but as a coach. If they hustle and don't, it's just like anything else. You don't say nothing. Everybody misses one. Because we sure screw up as coaches some, or I did. Foul ball. Skinner at the plate. If she continues on the mound to mature and progress like she is, she's going to be
one of the best in the state.
Wow, she's really good. I'd put her up against any 8th, 9th grader right now. Hey,
You got to be kidding me.
She throws it, hits Skinner in the head, and the pitcher catches it.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, she had to throw it down on purpose to hit her.
Well, it sure ricocheted off, and the pitcher caught the ball. All right, got a 2-2 count, 1 out.
Reminds me of the play 2 years ago. Riley Callahan got hit in the face.
Where was that at?
Here, right here. First game of the season.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what. Ball's up. Got a full count. Allie Callahan is tough. I don't know that I'd be the one to
Well,
put it.
she turned to look at the catcher like, what are you thinking?
Yeah. I tell you what, she had a hose behind the plate. Still does, playing for Memphis right now, University of Memphis. And she's a fun one to watch. And she could hit one a ton, a long, long way, like Bama did earlier tonight. All right, so Skinner walks. You got 1 out. That's hey, I'm with
right.
you.
We'll take that out.
I'll trade it out for a run, but that's I'm with them. I'm not
to get that out, right? Yeah.
And and it always makes these JV girls play. Hey, we're gonna get this out, look up, throw the ball home. She made a really good play there. Oh, we got 2 outs, 1-0 Tigers. Yeah, you got a 0-0 ball game. 2 really good pitchers on the mound. Hey, 1-0 could do it. But I'm being aggressive on the bases too. I like it. All right, got Ella Pollen at the plate. Really experienced hitter up here at the plate too, Brent. She gets some varsity time for the Tigers. Plays for the Bombers in the summer. That really good program. Foul ball. All right, got a 1-on-1 count, 2 outs. Well, there's a lot of people here. I know I keep saying that. They just keep walking in, see the lights, and just show up. Good pitch up top. Ball 2. Ooh, that ball's in. Come on. Baby.
Yeah, that was on the other side of the chalk.
I was about to say, unless it's really moving when it crosses the plate.
Well, you know, Ella's kind of off the plate a little bit, but that was on the other side of the chalk.
And she does have some good movement. That's great movement.
There you go. Way to wait on.
It's a really good play by your shortstop. That's your third out of the inning.
All right, we scored 1 run.
All right, pass at the plate for Lewisburg. Dropped my pen somewhere. Hey, my back's killing me.
Oh, what a play by Bama.
First pitch back to Bama.
She was like a cat getting out of the circle to get that ball. I'm not seeing a number.
Yeah, she hit last the latter part. That's the little girl that got picked off with the strikeout. And
Is that a 2?
I thought 2 was on. They had 2 number 2s. It is. No, that's number 9. A really nice block. Really nice block there. Is that Morgan still behind the plate? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
I like to see him work back there. You got nobody on, ball in the dirt. She's still working the block balls. She could have very easily just been lazy and picked it. We tend to see that sometimes these days. But no, she's working back there. All right, 21's your count, 1 out. Bama's still on the mound. Foul ball. Granted, it's funny. I was watching Hill down there, and everybody uses numbers now in softball. So Jimmy ended up getting sick, and I had to go down. I was coaching third and swapped over. Well, we didn't have the number cards that particular weekend, and I went old school on them. Hold on, we'll watch this. 3-2 count. Oh, ball's in. So I gave them 3 signals, and basically what it was, and in college, man, they'll pick you. So I had we'd give an indicator, and on this, I said, look, it's just the first thing I touch. So it would be H, hat, just the first thing I touch, and then I go into some crazy signals. First thing I touch, all we had was hit. All we had was bunt, hit and run, and pants. My shirt was still, blah, blah, blah. So swing right back at Bama. Ball hit right back at Bama for first out. So we only had 3 things. If I touched first, we were doing something. Stealing, hit and run. Steal, bunt, hit and run. So I touched my hand one time, and then I went into my signals. And the Caroline place for East Union goes. I said, come here, man. Why'd you bunt? And she just kept going, I don't know what to say. You touched your hand. Well, you didn't go over that. I'm like, well, no. It means if I don't give you the signal, it's nothing to it. But so they're so used to these numbers now, and that's just the way it is. The way it is. I like the old school giving signals.
I couldn't do it. I was not coordinated enough to give hand signals.
Practice. And the guy I coached with, after I got through playing, Daryl Stakely, he was really good at it, and I just. That's one unassisted for the third out of the inning, and you have to practice, especially your left hand. And I got to where I could do it, and we had to go. In baseball we had a bunch of signals, but if they picked you, it just depends what indicator it was,
right.
and then you had to wipe off, and then you could start back over. So, and it you got to study them and do right. Coach Gibbs at Ole Miss when I was there, because they have people trying to pick your signals. It's their job.
Well, your brother used basically the same signals the whole way through, and the girls that played for him and played for me, I would sometimes give them the number, or sometimes I would just give them a quick hand signal, and it was just just trying to be fast and trying to change it up, and of course the numbers now, they're all randomly generated. The numbers themselves, maybe if you've got somebody that's calling blue 13, that means something, but if you're calling that three number deal, it's a random number. You have no idea what that means.
You just don't. And so it is tough to pick them. But got a sniper on third over there. But no, I enjoy giving them. I like confusing the other team. I do, because I know they're trying to pick my signals, and they couldn't do it. But I do enjoy doing it. But a lot of times you go into stuff, and I'll tell you one that does it. Selby does it at Northwest. I'll see him. Sometimes I'll go through the whole thing, and I'll have my foot pointing a different way, and that's what it is. So, your mind plays goofy tricks on you. But I enjoy the old school giving signals. And what I'd give Haley right here is I would give her to get a pitch up and hit a home run, and I don't know what their signal is.
Give her the scoreboard symbol.
Yeah,
signal. We had a travel ball coach at second-year 14s. That he would use hand signals, he'd use numbers, he'd use words. He would turn around and walk away. That meant something.
Yeah, definitely. You turn your back on them. I had sometimes if I was up for giving a signal and they saw me turn my back and walk away, it was a drag bunt to the third baseman. Coach Polk used to do it. I had to play third some my freshman year. I played second, but he would come down there and talk to me and try to get me to back up so they could drag bunt. Which he was the start of where college baseball is today, where they started making money on college baseball. And baseball normally drains your budget, and these days it's making money. But he got them to build these stadiums down at Mississippi State. And Oklahoma State was big back in the day doing that. Of course, we didn't have softball down there when I played.
So speaking of stadiums, Ole Miss is actually playing on their new turf.
I saw that.
Their new field.
The fans are behind.
The fans are out in the outfield because everything else is still under construction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going down and watching one.
Well, we ought to go Wednesday night. I was going to talk to you. I think they play Nicholls State Wednesday night. We don't have a game. It's in Oxford. So we'll talk about it, see if the girls want to go, if they get out of practice early. They're playing Memphis. I think they're playing Memphis. And I couldn't go to that. And I'd like to see Aubrey play, if we get a chance to.
Well, I've been watching a lot of their games. Aubrey Williams is who we're talking about, and She's been doing a fantastic. She looks like she's been there, for
she's
3
confident.
years,
But you think about it, oh my gosh, you'll be nervous. As an 18-year-old freshman, when you're dominating in high school ball, like you walk in and they don't think, we don't, as an athlete, I didn't think anybody could beat me out doing that. You just continue to do your thing. And it is a different beast. That Division I ball is a different beast. So I'm sure when I told her if she comes to some games, we are going to get her up here with us, and that's what I would discuss with her is the difference, or even Division I sports is just a different beast.
Well, and they've played against some teams.
Yeah,
they're really good.
They are, and they're rebuilding. They are rebuilding. And I'm telling you this. As a coach, if I was coaching at Memphis, my dad played at Memphis. I do root for Memphis when they're not playing the Rebels. They need to be down here in DeSoto County, and if there's a Division I player down here, they need to go after them because there's way too good a softball in this area for them not to come down here and take care of business. They got another, we'll talk about that later, but I could go on and on about recruiting the Mid-South. And they got a Hernando girl there, Coach Hildebrand.
Yeah,
She's there,
right.
And I really like her. I talked to her up there. We had a play date up there. We played some games up there, and I talked to her. And she was a great pitcher here and a great pitcher for Memphis.
So they play Ole Miss. Memphis plays Ole Miss tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew we played, so you couldn't get there. But I think Wednesday night they play Nicholls State. I'm pretty sure. See who they play Wednesday. It might be next Wednesday, but I thought it was just Wednesday.
Number 16, Madison York.
So Bama's on first. Bama walks. You got Madison York at the plate. You got one out.
You got 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, Madison to get up out here. Yeah, I said something to Coach Witt. She wasn't paying attention to me. I'm like, would you tell Bama to quit sliding head first? Scares me to death. She's going to hurt her finger.
Well, so the difference between this play and that one
she's a lefty.
is a left-handed first baseman. That is a really hard play to do that on a left-handed first baseman.
And if you'll notice, she doesn't have to turn her back.
Right.
So she immediately saw her out of the corner of her eye, got the ball, and hosed her at second. So it's a really good defensive play there. I see what Bama's trying to do there. All right, you got a 1-0 count, 2 outs. A 1-1 count. Derek's hungry. I'm not quite sure that was a strike. I guess it was. He called it a strike.
I would have shared my chips with him.
Yeah. Got a 11-year count, 2 outs. I think this is the first game Derek's been down here. Ball is hit really good by York. It's going to be she
better get there.
Yeah, it's going to be a stand-up double for York. Great job. At the right time.
Well, so players are taught, right, that when you're round first, you're about halfway.
She was a little early, though.
Look for your third base coach. She was really close to first when she started looking at her third base coach.
When the ball, and that's what I told my guys. Look, the ball's in front of you. The ball's in front of you. You don't even have to look at him if the ball's in front of you. Where you look at it is down here.
Yeah.
But hey, Madison's listening and minding because she said pick your third base coach up. KJ, where Coach Taylor play in high school? What position did he play? So you got a pulling guard coaching third tonight. Yeah. And we talked to him, so he's enjoying it too, man. He loves it. Yeah. Coaching girls is different, and I'm gonna tell you what, girls are tougher than guys. I'll let you know. It's fun coaching those girls. $11's your count, 2 outs. Pretty good pitch there. Got AC Cox at the plate. 12's her count with 2 outs. I'd like to see her get one up in the wind, see if she can drive it out of here.
You need to hit it to the right of the scoreboard, though, because
to
keep it
pushing.
in fair play.
It's like that game at Lake Carmel earlier in the year. Hits her in the elbow.
Get out of the way of that one. It's JV, we want to see you swing.
Hey, he's got Bella Adams up. Big time for base hit. We got too close of a ball game here. 1-0 Tigers. talking to Bella a little bit. That's what I want. I want her barrel out front there a little bit. I hit with Bella some, and she plays on impact gold. You got to watch. In high school, that's Coach Whitten's kid. So you don't, but she'll say, hey, what'd you see? And her barrel's just not on that pitch. It was not out there. We say let the ball travel sometimes. You still want to hit the ball out in front or your footy, but get the barrel out there. How many times do I say she's a good one? I'm telling you, watch.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of talented softball players in Northwest Mississippi.
Yes, it is. Molly, if you keep working, you'll get in the game one day. Okay. Molly Anderson comes by. Coach Whitten's got these varsity players shagging balls. Ball's in. I wonder if I can yell at her. Do I get in trouble if I yell at her too? My daughter, I get the side eye from Coach Whitten. We're positive though. Foul ball, good hat. See what I was talking about?
Yeah, just a little late.
I'm talking about just her. She's throwing the ball well. Bella is built like a college shortstop, a Division I type shortstop, and every time I look up, JB's got her on out working, doing squats and doing.
Well, absolutely. I mean, between she works out multiple days a week at base performance, and she's lifting weights with the high school. She's going to put on some muscle and be a really strong and fast kid.
Yeah, and I told you after the first game this year, I don't know what she did, but I'm up the next morning throwing BP to her, down at the park. All right, so you got Rochelle at the plate. She had an infield hit her last at bat. Foul ball down third baseline.
Hands high, let's go.
1-0 ball game. Need a base hit right here. Base is juiced, 1 out. Ball's in the river.
Yeah, that's
0-2 count.
That's
she got a call like that a while ago.
That was a 24-inch plate, not a 17-inch plate, but that's okay.
Oh, that's going to be trouble. Really good play by the second baseman. It was close. Let's go to replay.
Yeah, that one was.
Oh, we got number 18 up for Lewisburg. Got Maddie Sowell on the mound. Ball's out really good. Ooh, I tell you what, man. I like her.
Yeah, she's I mean, she's played some really good travel ball
Yeah.
catcher too.
Yeah. Quick on her feet. Foul ball. Evens the count up, 1-1. When are y'all leaving, Brent? Y'all leaving, I guess, Friday.
Taking the day off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take off. You stay in the same hotel with the girls?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, ball's up. I thought it was hit better than that. She camps that can of corn. I thought it was hit pretty good. She just missed it, got out front a little bit. Good swing. That kid can swing it. All right, we got number 21 up. Yeah, she had a base hit in her first at bat. Got one out. It is bottom of the 4, correct? Top of the
bottom.
Yeah, bottom. That's right. They're the home team today. I mean, it's we're just gonna miss the ball right there at first base. Pretty good play by AC. All right, got number 20 up. She lined out to your shortstop, York. First at bat.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, she dropped it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Morgan hosed her at second, and we just she slid.
She caught it, but the slide knocked it out. It
Yeah.
looked like to me. She was out by a step,
yeah,
for sure.
Really good play by Morgan.
Nice pitch. I talked to Maddie for a minute between games when I was back there getting my nacho. I was talking to her about the pitch that had so much movement on it. She was like, was it a curve? I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ball's hit pretty good to Rochelle. Rochelle looks smooth. We're dropping another one on first. It was we just got to turn our glove over there. It was kind of down there around her ankles, but tough to catch that ball.
Yeah, it was
Really good play
tough
by
to go
Rochelle.
get that one. We ended up giving a run up on that one.
So we got a 1-1 ball game.
Scoreboard does not reflect it, but that is the case.
So we have one out. It looks like a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of 4. Runner at first base. I'm telling you, those things come back to haunt you. We throw the girl out at second. It just so happens that she slid into the glove. The ball comes out, and she ends up scoring.
Oh, now the scoreboard's correct.
There we go. You got ones everywhere right now. You got a 10 count, 1 out, 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss. She took a little off that. That might have been that curveball. Was that the curveball?
She
had some movement.
I was really a bit blocked, but no, I was laughing about the scoreboard. It's all ones and zeros.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an IT guy. That means something to me.
That doesn't mean anything to me. It means something messed up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, really good pitch. 12's your count.
Hey, we don't need to talk about that scoreboard. I went up the ladder to change out those numbers.
That's high. Isn't it? That
high.
shows you how far Bama hit the ball a while ago. We've seen some really good softball players come through here for the Tigers and other. I've never seen a ball hit that far.
No. Not now. Avery Taylor's hit one that was on a line that probably traveled far, but that
way.
Sucker was high and deep.
Yeah. The ball's hitting the 6 hole. They're swinging a bat. All right, we got runners at first and second. Got a 1-1 ball game, bottom of 4. Yeah, for goodness sakes, we can't take anything away from Avery because Nancy will call and get all over me, her grandmother. So. I hope she gets that shoulder fixed, you know.
Yeah.
I know she was down at East. She had an injury, tried to get that thing fixed. right now she's thinking about getting her career, you know, getting her education. But, man, she's a good one. She could play anywhere. I have a feeling these MAC-CC teams are going to be calling her. I tell you who I'd be calling. If I was Memphis, I'd be calling her. She can sure swing it. And she's a heck of an outfielder. She started, and unless she had an injury through there, she started every game from her 7th grade year on up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if there was a Horn Lake or something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
But I want to say she started every single game.
Yeah. All right. 11's your count. 1 out. 1-1 ball game. Twelve's your count. 1 out. They know their hitters better than I do, but I like to hack. That's a foul ball. They got to go back. Were they not on 1st and 2nd?
They were, but was it a foul ball? I didn't see him to give the signal.
Oh, I thought it was a foul ball. You didn't see a foul ball there? Tell you what, Morgan looks good behind the plate. She really does. Now, who's she play with, do you know?
She's with
Mojo. 22's your count. 1 out.
Nice
Swing and
pitch.
miss. That was a good hack right there, too. She just missed it. All right. Got 2 outs. All right. We need a deal right here, Maddie Sal. Ball's out. Ball's down.
So, some scores from around the county. Minnesota Central's in a battle, top of the 4th with Grenada, 1-1.
Wow, really? Varsity game?
Well, it's on their varsity
Yeah.
game changer, so yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they're like 6-0. DeSoto
Yeah, they
Central's
are
playing
6
good ball.
They are.
Beats, you know, I think Madison Central they played one. They beat Salfanola the other night, according to. I was not there. But
Yeah, Saltillo, Salfanola, Lafayette, New Hope, and Madison.
all good softball programs. We will see them shortly. District play starts.
They must have moved that game up a day for fear of the rain.
Foul ball. First base side, you have a 31 count. 31. That was she taking a hack 3-1? 3-0?
No.
Okay.
That's 32 count now.
Okay. Full up. 2 outs.
Because there was the
Watch this. Oh, I thought she was going to throw it.
Well, she tried to get her with a screwball in the corner, and it just was a little bit across the line.
All right, you got number, who is this? 20.
Molly Bass.
Bass is. So Bass at the plate. Ball's going to be hit to Rochelle. Hey, it just squeaks through for a base hit. There we go. Just pass it. Pass the catcher. Got a 3-1 ball game. Lewisburg goes up. It doesn't taste good coming out of my mouth. Got number 12 coming to the plate. Mound visit in the circle. Circle visit. call it a mound. Not much of a mound out there. Baseball roots coming out in me. All right, we got an 0 count. New hitter. Lewisburg up. Ball's out. You do have an open base here. Ball's up. 20s you count. 2 outs. 30. 3-1 ball game. Lewisburg. Up and in. Got a 3-0 count right here. Got to fix something. Fix it in a hurry, don't we? Bottom of the 4th inning, going 5. Scored 3 after the girl stole and kicked the ball out of the glove. You know, mishaps come back to haunt you in this game. Ball 4. Coach Whitten's going to go have a talk. Can't see the bullpen from here.
Looks to me like at least on the left half of the bullpen, they've already put the brand new tarp that we have for the bullpen. Yeah, I think it's on right now.
The rain is.
But to be honest, you know, I'd let her continue, right? You know, it's a JV game. We want to be able to figure out how to get out of situations. This is great work.
Oh no, I did get in trouble.
With who?
Oh no.
All I know is Kevin wants to know your phone number.
Don't give Kevin my phone number right now. I got in trouble. Oh, hits her in the head. Easy RBI. I think this is Nancy saying stuff about Avery. Avery.
We're talking great about it. We're talking great about Avery.
We're talking about hitting those bombs. That's great. I ate lunch with Nancy and Courtney the other day, my sister-in-law, and that's so funny.
So Lee, yeah, I know you weren't a pitcher.
No, I didn't like it.
I mean, the wind is blowing 20 to 30 across. How hard is it on these players out here?
It's got to affect them. I mean, look at the ball. It's blowing the ball, yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. I mean, she needs to throw it to the other batter box.
Right. I mean, you just got to pick a point to where you're throwing it to. I mean, if you're throwing away, I mean, you just got to – that's where you and I'm going to tell you what, it helps down the road. You know, KJ's a junior. It helps to – it's not like you can practice that, but you just got to hit your spots. I mean, if you're missing, you got to hit – you got to throw it in a little more on the right hand.
I mean, it reminds me of playing backyard basketball today.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, aim to the right of the rim, and hopefully it goes in. All right, Derek, let's go.
Look here. Oh, Kevin Grinn's a snitch. He's the one that called Nancy and said I was talking about her on the air. What's wrong with him? We're going to start charging if you sit in the back of your truck around here, too, to watch a ball game.
Yeah, we need to start taking up tickets
definitely.
At the driveway out there.
That's great. It's going to blow back this way. Yeah, that's how much the wind is affecting. Oh, we got an 0-1 count, 2 outs. We got some unfinished business right here. We're down 3.
I'm telling you, that's a curveball that breaks into the wind and then cuts back.
Yeah, it's definitely not pitching. Defense is. I would like to hit in it if it's blowing out. I mean, that's when you do want to hit, but I mean, there's a ton of movement on the ball also. Oh, we got an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Lewisburg on top, 4-1. Bottom of the fourth, scored all 4 this inning with 2 outs. We threw the girl out at second. She kicked the ball out. I mean, not kicked, not purposely. Slid into the glove. Ball comes out, and they score 4. I skipped the gym. I'm not eating the hot dog today. Ooh, that's going to be a tough play. You almost got to let that go. Ooh. And I believe she'd have threw her out. She didn't. Made a bad throw. It balled down anyway. It wasn't just a horrible throw. It balled down. 7-1. They have scored 7 unanswered runs.
Well, and I'm not keeping the game changer, but I think that they are all unearned runs as well, because like you mentioned a minute ago, the ball popped out at first first reached on air. Then the next batter, the ball was slightly off target, also reached on air.
Well, we still second and have her thrown out. Was that this inning?
That was this inning.
Yeah,
beginning of this
yeah.
inning. But the first 2 batters that reached were both reached on air.
Yeah. 7-1 ball game. We do have 2 outs. I'm going to tell you what, Morgan's had a heck of a game back here.
Well, and like I said a minute ago, the wind is pushing this ball so bad that it's affecting her as much as anybody, because she's got to chase it down.
Eleven's your count, 2 outs.
There's a heck of a storm coming, Lee.
Wow. We're close, too.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, the wind's picking up. We'll get this equipment out of here, but we're gonna, hopefully we can get through it, but we're going to recruit some help and get some of this stuff up immediately.
Hey, switch it just to high home.
Ball's going to be hit to Rochelle for the 3rd out of the inning. Tosses it to first. 7 unanswered runs for Lewisburg. All right, top of 5. 7-1. Lewisburg will be right back. All right, here we go, top of 5. Lily Holly leading off for the Tigers. We need a touchdown. pretty good pitcher's duel till that inning, and she did a good job also. We just fumbled the ball around a little bit. Ball's up.
So, Leah, I'm not saying that the wind's, affecting much, right? But I can remember a game where my Tigers were playing Darrell Young's Bombers in Oxford, raining. It only rained when we were on defense. As soon as they came on defense, it stopped raining.
Yeah.
Wheels came off. They never came back on. That was a tough one.
Yeah, that's it happens. It just happens. You gotta love. I don't want to lose to Darrell, but you gotta love Darrell. What a dude! What a great guy. And I don't want him mad at me. Pretty big dude. Ball's down. Got a 31 count.
Now, the one you don't want mad at you is the son that will pancake you.
Oh, really?
Oh, my gosh. You need to see some video clips of him, pancaking kids in football.
Now, is he still playing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's the young one.
So he is at, where's he at?
Olive Branch.
So he's at OB.
Yeah.
All right. Normally when Lily gets on with no outs, she's scoring. You got a 7-1 game. Just not sure how much. This little girl's.
They've been throwing down really well. So
yeah. Well,
we need
again. The wind can affect you here. So Lily's a really good base runner. We got to get 6.
Yeah, we need 6 runs and
yeah, we need 6 and
we
we need a touchdown and an extra point. We win the ball. We win the ball game. Look here, it's a JV game. You're in the last inning. You don't think they want to win and they're going out? I like it.
It's Lewisburg versus Hernando. They want to win too.
I 100% agree. You need to keep an eye on that storm and see how far out it is. All right, here we go. Got Landry at the plate. Call strike, strike one. See if we can just pass it on right here. Etheridge, give me a double right here and just keep on.
Yeah, definitely pass the bat.
Yeah, I'll stay here as long as we're swinging the bat pretty. That's a pretty good pitch. She's sitting on second before there was a changeup.
It was a changeup, and I mean she's fast as it is, but literally you're right. By the time the catcher jumped up to throw that ball, she was about 3 steps from second.
We're gonna have to pack everything up and take it because
yes, we need it
got
for tomorrow.
Ball game tomorrow. Oh, good hack there. Swing and a miss. Out number 1. Oh, you got Maddie Sowell up. Let's see if she can get on one right here. Kind of change the momentum a little bit. And you got Higginbotham on deck. Both these girls can do it. Ball's up. We got a lot of work to do if we're going to get back in this one. We got 1 out. It's the 5th but last inning. Ball's down, gonna scoot away. Boy, Lily's fast.
Yeah,
I think she's picked up some speed from last year. She was fast last year. I guess that would be faster then. See if Maddie can get one in the air, get it out of here. Trot one. Three-0 count, Maddie Sowell. Boy, that ball's moving.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think she's trying to put that much movement on it, but it's doing it.
All right, here we go. This one here can sure almost cut it in half. She can hit. I'd like to see her get one up, get some momentum change. Although a couple doubles here in a row tend to do the same. So see if we can get back in the ball game right here. We got Grayson Higginbotham up, big time hitter here. Ooh, she drills it. That ball's out of yard.
One swing, score cut in half, or more than half.
I'll tell you what, she got real short on that too. Did you see how she pulled her hands in? She blistered that ball. Yeah, she got fired up, and she should. She hit that one a ton.
Love
and that wasn't
kid.
wind blown. That girl just got on that. That's a line drive that got gone.
Because if it was wind blown, it would have been pushed to the left, and it was straight dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost hit the flagpole.
Yeah, that one got gone in a hurry. All right, we got a 7-4 ball game. Hey, we got something we can work with right here, guys. All right, got Kendall Floyd at the plate. Oh. Called strike. That was in the river, Derek. That was. Although I can't see the movement at the end. I mean, it could have been a strike. He called it a strike, so I guess it was. Oh, that's a base hit by Floyd to left field. Probably. That was lace there. I got Madison up the plate. Just keep passing on. You never know. Hey, we're only down 3. This thing can go right for the Tigers here. It's going to fall in for a base hit. We got to. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
It just kept.
Well, I tell you what, they played her well.
Yeah, they did. All right, so we got 2 outs now. We got 1 to work with. Oh, they're throwing the ball around a little bit. All right, you got Morgan at the plate. She's had a heck of a game behind the plate. I know that. See if that one can drop. It does. It drops in for a base hit. That run didn't mean a whole lot right here on third. We just got to pass it on.
Yeah, that's not a bad decision by the third base coach to hold her up, because third out at home plate versus, hey, we're still playing.
All right, got a 1-0 count, 2 out. Bella Adams at the plate. Well, they're playing really short in left field, which I'm telling you, she's got to get her barrel out and drive something here. Good time, wind picked up. Foul ball straight back. Usually means you're right on it. I wish they could work middle in. She'd get one in the air, tie this thing up. Hey, we've been known to come back on Lewisburg, i.e. the playoff games a couple years ago. It was a thing of beauty. All right, got a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Ball's going to be hit back to the pitcher. Third out of the inning, and I believe that's going to be the ball game, folks. Let's see here. It looks that way. Made a push for it, just didn't finish it.
All right, we will be back in action depending on weather. Hopefully it'll be out of here and they're tarping. Now I want to say it's a 5 o'clock JP, 6:30. Is that what?
I'm not 100% sure.
Hold on a second, I'll tell you for sure. It is.
We're getting there.
There it is. 5 o'clock JV, 6:30 varsity on Tuesday. We're at Batesville. We're back home on Thursday versus Lafayette at 4:30 JV, 6 o'clock varsity, and then we head to the coast.
We will see you tomorrow.
Thanks.